Hi girlies, and welcome back to Girl Beats World. I have taken a while to record again, but I'm so happy to be back with you all today. Today we're going to do something a little fun, a little get ready routine with me, and I'll just talk through where I'm going and why I chose to do this look and how I choose the colors that I choose when I'm preparing to get ready. So let's get started. So kicking off this beat, we are using Tatcha Silk Canvas. And this is the best face primer ever. You guys know I have been a loyalist to my MAC. And I think I still use my MAC Prime and Fix depending on like how matted I need to be and what my activities are for the day. We want to make sure we get the forehead, but the edges stay tight. So this is how I put mine on. It does come with this like really cute little scooper, I guess what I could call it. This is incredible, you guys. Like, it is amazing. It makes my face feel moisturized. It makes it feel silky and smooth, and it also gives it a matte finish. So I think it's perfect for summertime. And it really has been helping my skin glow. I remember when I did the trial, I was like, why does my skin look so good? Is it just water? And of course, a little bit of water helped, but this Tatcha helped a lot too. And speaking of skin, I do have a video on different skin types between oily, dry, and combination. So when I'm saying things like matte and luminous, you can understand it if you watch the video. Okay, now I'm going to do my normal routine of priming my eyes and applying. This time I'm gonna do it a little different and see if what the girls are talking about has any, weight. And I'm gonna do concealer instead of my normal NYX base to see if it makes a difference. But we're not leaving Urban Decay. We're still gonna use our Urban Decay. Okay, so yes, Tatcha is a little pricier, but if you struggle with your foundations over summertime, because you start looking a little greasy or it starts sliding everywhere, it gets a little crazy, it looks like you're grilling on your face instead of on the grill, just go ahead and take the dive. I believe it's like 65, but you see how much I use and you see how big the package is, and it's honestly worth it. I use it every time I do my makeup now. And maybe there's an affordable option that you can get and you could just use the Tatcha for when you're going to be outside and sweating, but it's definitely worth it. Okay, so now that we've primed our eyes, let's get a little concealer for the base. Y'all know I use the Color Pop. I'm now going in and I'm just gonna do a couple dots of this Color Pop. This works really good if you do your foundation first, but y'all know I'm not about that life. Now I'm gonna go in with a sponge and just smooth it out. I will say this is quicker than my normal method with the NYX. All right, everybody's been using their concealer instead of going out and buying a base, and I like to save you money, so if this can save you a little money, it's worth it. Now let's start with some shadow. So something devastating happened. The other day I was in Napa, as some of you who follow me, and my Proceed with Caution palette, which I'm using right now, warning, completely broke on the trip there, which is extremely, extremely sad, but it's okay. That ain't no problem. That ain't no problem, okay? Uncle Shannon's birthday was this week, so we're gonna honor him, okay? It ain't no problem, but it is pretty devastating. We're still gonna use a little bit of warning today. So Yeah, that's the palette I'm using now. I'm using Culture from Proceed with Caution, and I'm just going in on that lid. Now that we've gone in on with Culture, I'm going in with Maintenance. And I'm just going to do a little bit because it is a day look for my transition color. So I've been trying to, as I told you guys, figure out what's the best formula for these videos. Is it do both eyes, do one eye? So if you're watching, let me know which one you prefer. If you feel like you need to see it twice, then I'll do it twice. But if you feel like once is enough, like I'm about to do on this video, then that's probably what I'm gonna stick to because these videos get a little lengthy. We just want to build it up, and I'm using my good old Morphe from the Rose Gold series blending brush. Okay, so I was gonna just do this side, but I think I'm just gonna do this side so you can get all in there. Ooh. All right, now that we did that, I am going to mix up a couple palettes today because I have to slay, and I'll tell you guys why in a second. So I'm gonna go in with the James Charles palette, and I'm so excited because I haven't used this one in a while. Using another blending brush, I'm going to use this color. Let's see what the color is. Boutique on the all around my eye, leaving a little space in the middle. Yeah, get up in that thing. So I'm loving this color. So today I am going to an event called Le Fete Du Rose. Real bougie for rose all day. No, so it's called, it's Le Fete means the party. And de rose means of rose, so rose party. And that's French for those of you who don't know. You know, I'm Haitian, I dabble. So basically it is, we're going to Piedmont Park in Atlanta, and we're going to sit on blankets, listen to DJs, and sip champagne all day. And if that don't sound like heaven to you, I don't know what does. So that's why we're gonna go with this like really fun pink look and feel. And we want to keep it light because it is an outdoor thing, but we also want to slay, okay? Ooh, child. So I actually got some advice from one of my subscribers, my baby sis. Hey, baby sis. And she was like, I actually think with the James palette, if you use blending brush the whole time, it'll show up more. And I can say with full confidence, she's right. It's looking a lot better, and it's showing up a lot more. So we'll clean that up in a second. You see how I'm leaving a little space right here? It's because I'm gonna add a little pop of color in there. So I wanna leave that alone for now. Just go around that area. And just a little circular motion, that's all you gotta do. I'm gonna blend this out a little bit, like that. Pretty. Okay, now that we've got both eyes done, I'm going to go in again with ColourPop, right in that middle spot where I left it. And we're just gonna add a little, I went a little crazy on that side, a little bit in the middle. And just use our fingers to press it out. And the reason why we do this is because we really want this next color to pop against our eyelids amongst all this beautiful like fuchsia color, which is the color of my outfit. I'm wearing this super cute jumper, which you will see in my first Get Ready With Me video. Okay, so here we go. We're trying all new things on this video today. So I know this is my example eye, but I'm pretty sure I did this eye better. It's all right. We'll get there. Well, it's going to look the same. So I went a little heavy with the foundation, but I'll blend it out. I really want it to look more like this though. But at least we got one right. Now I'm going to go back in with my Proceed with Caution palette and use Warning, the one that broke. Of course, that's the one I want to use today. And we're gonna just add this warning right in the middle to give it a little extra shine. Because today's one of those days we want to go all out, okay? Now that we've done that, pop quiz, what do we have to do? Blend. So I have the James palette on deck just in case I need it, but I'm just gonna go in with, so super embarrassing, I had the paper flipped the wrong way. The color I've been using is Love That. So this pink is Love That from the James Charles palette. And now I'm going to go in with a little bit of Skip just to brighten it up a little bit. Literally, I just like tap the brush on there, nothing crazy. And we're just gonna blend all this beautiful color back out. Actually, I like the way Skip looks, so we're gonna go a little bit more with that than I was expecting. I'm gonna blend everything out because we just want this to look like, oh yeah, oh, she did a little something extra there. Oh, I like that little extra. Oh yeah, this little pop of Skip is everything. Y'all see that? Okay. I'm going to go back in with Culture again. Maintenance is all over. Maintenance is high maintenance because it's everywhere. Can't believe out of all the colors, that's the one that broke on me. Devastation. Devastation. I'm gonna use Dead End, and because this is like, it's got a little shimmer to it, and I just tapped in Proceed from the Proceed with Caution palette, and I'm doing this because I already have that bright orange, so I don't need this to look too bright, but I want to keep that like pops of shimmer throughout my face going. Okay, we're gonna have some fun with our waterline, but before we do that, let's go through the normal foundation routine. And I can move through this pretty quickly because you guys have seen it so many times. So let's talk Napa. Napa was amazing. I went with two of my girlfriends that I met at my last job, and well, one I met years ago, and she's been like a mentor to me, and now we're like really good friends. And it's just so great because we're all in these like different phases in our life, but it's okay because we were all learning from each other and getting to relive and talk about experiences that we had before and what we're nervous about, what we're excited for. You know, I get chatty, I forget that I'm supposed to be doing makeup right. So it's just such a great experience. And it really warms my heart to be able to like take that time. And I travel with different groups of friends. I make my friends mix and mingle. Like there's no rules. Like people are always saying to me, Ruth, your friends get along so well. And I'm like, because birds of a feather, like most of the time birds of a feather do flock together. So even if they're in different flocks, they're probably gonna get along. And you know your friends that don't play nice, they're the ones that you gotta keep at home. Sorry, if you don't play nice, you don't get to come. But I'm so grateful to have different friend groups that I get to travel to different places with and experience everything. And even when I go on my friend group trips and I don't know someone, like this last trip to Jamaica, I got to meet some really great girls that I feel like, one, we're gonna travel more with, and two, I'm gonna be friends with now, you know, long term. So the point of this all is travel, travel, travel. Okay, now I'm going in with my ColourPop concealer. I'm doing this all first because usually when I handle my waterline, it gets crazy. And I do this concealer part and then you can't see it. For those of you who watch my video, because I have combination skin, I get really greasy right here. So I just make sure that I go in closer with my concealer in that area. In other videos, you've probably heard me call it my problem area, and that's why, because it makes me look greasy. For my foundation, I was torn between using my good old-fashioned Born This Way or this new Clinique, which I have to do a video review on because, well, it's not new. It's new for me. I have to do a video review on it because it's amazing. Well, why is it amazing, Ruth? What's so good about it? And the reason why it's amazing is because it's got SPF, it's a lighter coverage, it's like my perfect travel piece. And I'm not gonna talk too much more about it because I wanna make a video about my favorite travel pieces and what I love and you know, what I can't travel without, or if I made it somewhere and I didn't have these items with me, I would actually be very sad. Now, your girl can make it work with just about anything. You'll be surprised on the makeup magic I've used using other people's foundations that are way lighter, way darker than me. But yeah, it's, that Clinique, it makes me happy. Y'all know this drill. I also need to record a video on how great these affordable concealers are. The ColourPop and LA Girl, like so affordable. Now I'm using my Revolution concealer in the color C18. It's always funny when I say colors, like you guys are gonna go out and get the exact color, but maybe you're like, she's my shade. Let me skip a step and start there and see. But yeah, I don't know why I do that. I think I do that because other bloggers do it. For some of you who watch some of my other videos, you may notice I've changed it up a little bit with doing these X's. And I also go a little heavier and a little darker on my cheeks because, well, your girl's been out, okay? I've been in Napa, I've been in Jamaica, I've been in the sun, and that's okay. That ain't no problem. I just gotta go a little darker on my cheeks because I'm not exactly ready to change my foundations because I'm using Born This Way and it's a really good matte foundation and I need matte in summertime or else I'm gonna look like you can fry some chicken on my face. Okay. Perfecto. And then I don't even need to add a little any more on my brush because I had so much product. I'm just gonna chisel out my face a little bit. Y'all liking this? Yes, honey. We're going out in the sun and we don't want to look a greasy mess. So we make sure we set our face. There are times that if you're on the go and you want a lighter look, you don't want all this extraness, and you don't feel like you need to be like photo ready, then you can skip this step. But for the most part, don't. It just really gives you just this like sleek look in all your pictures, and it covers up any flaws that the foundation or the concealer may have missed. And concealer's there to cover up flaws that foundation misses. So you definitely don't want to skip out on this. And I just started using like setting powder off of my T-zone, like around my whole face, and best decision ever. Like highly recommended. Let me know in the comments if you want more affordable ways to do it. If there's some affordable setting powders I can try out for you guys. You already know I don't bake because baking on me looks a little crazy in the end. It gets a little too light and then I look ridiculous. So I'm not a baker. Oh wow, I really got crazy on this video and didn't do like anything, like no eyeliner, no. I thought I was ahead of my normal time. I thought I was just being efficient, but nah, still a chatty patty. Just forgot all the eyeliner and stuff, but we're gonna get to that right now. I'm going in with my falsies. I'm using Eyelore's Vegas Nay Glamour collection. These are super cute, pretty lightweight. They're like double layered, which I really like. They're honestly some of my favorite. And when I was in Napa, I found some at Target for $4.99. Usually I have them at the Ulta by my house for like $11.99. So I was really excited. Y'all know usually I do this off camera because, well, to be honest, it stresses me out to do it on camera. I've been struggling with my lashes. So I added a little glue to the lash. You guys can see that. While it dries, I'll add some mascara. The way I am, I'm so impatient, I never add it, and that's what kills me. The key to good lashes is letting that glue get tacky and dry. I've tried so many techniques with this, but true Old Faithful fashion, this way of putting my mascara on first is the best because it gives it time to dry and I'm not rushing it. So just do one at a time because you gotta let the other one dry too. Well, it's just kind of flourishing. Oh, okay. Singing. Okay, so let's hope that this is not a disaster like the first time I did it. So far, so good. And boom. Okay, let me get in this. Just when it has enough time to dry like that, it just goes on effortlessly. And you see how thick the line is on these lashes. Some people don't like that. I don't mind it, but I definitely try to hold off on doing my mascara until after I lay them down so I can see how, like what I'm working with, how much liner I need. Okay, so now that we have our lashes on, let's go ahead and do some eyeliner. The trouble when you do your lashes first and then do your eyeliner is you get these little balls on top. Those little eyeliner balls, but it's okay because we're just going to give it a second to dry and then we'll just pick them off. Because if you do it now, it's gonna be a mess. Okay, so a little baby wing. Okay, so now that we have our lashes done and our eyeliner on, we're gonna go in with more Urban Decay and line our waterline. I did better on saying go in like once, like one video, but I'm gonna get back on it. Pop quiz for those of you who've seen my other videos. Do you remember why we do this? It's because it makes our color pop on the bottom the way it does on the top. Okay, going back in with that same color, love that. And I'm gonna use my blending brush the way I did on the top. I would go as far to say that this is a day to evening look. Like you can wear it during the daytime and you can wear it at night, which you gotta love. Cause you never know when you gotta transition, when you gotta make it work because something pops off, and I feel like today's gonna be one of those days. Then we're gonna do some mascara on the bottom line, on that waterline. Whoa, that got crazy. And I could go back in with maintenance, but I ain't got the time, to be perfectly honest. We gotta wrap this up. Biffle's the lighter brown. This is the lighter brown one. I can't ever see the names on this. If you saw my review on ColourPop Proceed with Caution, you saw I skipped saying the name. Truth Circle, I didn't know. I didn't know how to say it. That's pretty like that. But you know we're gonna add a little more pink because we're going to La Fete Du Rose. Now we're going to use Speed Up. Just a very little, because this color can get a little crazy too. Going back in with that lip liner because I really only want it on that inner part of my lip. Now it's time for some hair magic and to get dressed. I'll be back with the final look. Okay, everybody, so this is the final look. I hope you all love it. I'll be sure to post pictures at La Fete Du Rose and my outfit so you can see the full look. But I hope you like the hair. I hope you like the final look on the makeup. I did realize that I didn't do blush and my highlight until the end, but I've done that a million times on other videos, so I just quickly put that on off camera. I hope you like it, and please like and subscribe, and make sure to stay tuned for further videos. Love you, girlies. Bye.